Hi, this is Joy Morin, and I'm giving you a quick tour of my piano studio. So this is the front door where students enter. I have a clipboard on the left where sometimes I'll hang either artwork or a sign-up sheet. And then when students enter, they can take off their shoes here. There's a little decal on the wall as a reminder. And then they can step into the room over here. So to the left here, you can see is kind of a waiting area where students and parents can sit and just hang out during sibling lessons or wait for their parents to arrive, so they can make themselves comfortable here and keep an eye out through the front window for when their parents arrive. And then here on the wall, you can see I just finished my decorating here, finally, after living here for a while. So I still have to get a third shelf on the wall from IKEA, but that's basically how it looks. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So I do have a few digital pianos here. There's two there and a third one there. Those are digital pianos that I've picked up over the years. It's very affordably, and I'm hoping to experiment with group classes at some point in the future. Now, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, all of my teaching is currently taking place online. So I have this card table set up here, which is helping to keep my books organized for my online teaching. So you can see this is my method. So I've got stacks of books and post-it notes showing the name of the student. And so this is organized. The Monday students are kind of on the left, and then as the week goes on, I move towards the left, towards the right. So, and I do have some books that are used for multiple student lessons, so those are kind of kept at my fingertips over here next to where I'm teaching. So that's what this pile is for. So here's my piano, it's my Kauai, and my teaching chair, and this little desk is not normally here, but for online teaching it gives me a workspace. So you can see I have my computer set up there, and I do have an overhead camera that I can use if I want to, but I find that because I don't have a lot of young beginners at the moment, I don't need it very often, but it's there. I can swing it over and give a view of over top of the keys if I want to. It's quick to just plug in and turn on, so that's working for me for now. So yeah, that's my teaching setup. I have my blanket I like to put over my lap. It's a electric blanket, so I can plug it in and turn it on, and it gets pretty toasty. So okay, what else shall I show here? So yeah, you can see that those are my drawers for a lot of my teaching materials. I have a blog post about that, so games and flashcards and things like that. So I've got my ukulele up. That is a traveling guitar, or a backpack guitar that you see there. My husband hopes to learn, so he got that not too long ago. And everyone always asks me about my bookcases. Those are bookcases that came from IKEA. You can get very similar bookcases almost anywhere. I think those cube style bookcases are pretty popular right now. The one on the far left that you're seeing here is also from IKEA. That one is a different style. I can come up with a name and a link for that later and post it. You can see I have a couple of frames with my diplomas hanging up over here, and just some other fun decorative things. And then the window seat, I have some toy pianos. Just fun things. I like old antiques, and gift from a student, that book. And the glass vase was my great-grandmother's. So just fun little meaningful decorative things. And when you walk in, I have some business cards, and that's a photo frame. There's my kitty. Hi, Kira. My photo frame with some paper put in it instead of a picture, and then you can just write on the glass with a dry erase marker. That's what I did with that. And in the bookcase here are some children's books and activity books, so students can feel free to look at those while they're in the waiting area. Okay, what else? So here's my other keyboard. I want to hang something else here on the wall at some point, but it's empty right now. So you can see the way that this house is set up. If you go to the left down that way, it takes you to the rest of the house, back where the living room and the kitchen is. The kitchen is actually right through that doorway that you see there. So my husband and I put that door up after we moved in. So that was kind of a fun project. The hardware came from Amazon. The door itself was something, we wanted the kind of the farm door look, but not quite as rustic, I think, as a lot of the farm door kits out there are like. We just felt that we didn't need it to be too rustic to kind of fit in with this house. So we ended up, yeah, I was watching Facebook Marketplace and somebody had this extra door from their house build. So it's a really heavy, high quality, solid door. And it worked pretty well for our project. So we picked out the paint color, and then, like I said, we got the hardware right on Amazon. It slides so smoothly and it works really well to just give us a little more privacy from the kitchen to the piano studio. So a couple more bookcases back here against the wall, and just some other decorative things. There's my printer. And then this white cabinet just gives me some more drawer space. I have games are kind of behind the glass, and I have hand instruments and other game materials in the large drawers at the bottom. So that gives me quite a bit of storage. So yeah, that's basically the tour of my studio. So I hope you enjoyed having a look around. I think it's always fun to see other teachers' space and kind of see how they lay things out and keep things organized. So I hope you enjoyed watching.